Welcome to Historic Coins Vault, where every coin tells a story and every discovery could be worth a fortune. Today, we're diving into the rarest US coins, some so valuable, collectors would pay a small fortune just to hold them. Stay with us, because what you're about to see might surprise even the most seasoned treasure hunters. Top 1. Today we're diving into a classic American coin that many people have handled without ever realizing its potential. This is the United States of America Washington $quarter from 1967. At first glance, it looks simple and familiar, but behind this coin lies a combination of history, rarity, and mystery that makes it truly fascinating. The 1967 Washington quarter comes from a very unique period in U.S. coinage. During the 1960s, the United States was going through major changes, including shifts in metal composition and massive demand for circulating coins. Because of coin shortages, the U.S. Mint focused heavily on producing large quantities quickly, and that intense production environment led to something collectors pay close attention to today: errors. Design-wise, the Washington quarter features the strong and dignified profile of George Washington on the front, a symbol of leadership and the foundation of the nation. The reverse shows the proud American eagle with outstretched wings, representing freedom and strength. While the design itself is timeless, what truly sets certain 1967 quarters apart is what happened during the minting process. This particular year is well known among collectors for unusual minting characteristics. Some coins were struck with noticeable doubling on the lettering or Washington's features, creating a layered or shadow-like appearance. Others show off-center strikes, where parts of the design appear misaligned or incomplete. There are also examples with die cracks, weak strikes, or surface irregularities that immediately signal something unusual to a trained eye. Another key factor that makes this coin so interesting is its composition. By 1967, quarters were no longer made of silver, which caused confusion and experimentation during production. In rare cases, planchet errors or metal inconsistencies occurred, resulting in coins that feel or appear different from standard issues. These anomalies are extremely attractive to collectors because they are accidental and impossible to recreate. Condition plays a massive role in determining value. A Washington quarter from 1967 that has never been circulated, still showing sharp details and original mint luster, is already desirable. When such a coin also features a clear and dramatic error, it becomes something special. These are the coins collectors send for professional grading, where experts analyze every detail under magnification and certify the coin's authenticity and rarity. Collectors are drawn to this coin not just for its potential value, but for its story. It represents a time of change, high-speed minting, and unexpected mistakes that turned ordinary coins into extraordinary collectibles. The possibility that such a valuable piece could still exist in an old collection, a forgotten box, or even mixed in with regular change keeps collectors searching with excitement. As demand for rare error coins continues to rise, standout examples of the 1967 Washington quarter have captured serious attention in the collecting world. Exceptional pieces with verified errors and top-tier condition have shocked many collectors and proven that even familiar coins can hold incredible surprises. And now, for the moment every collector listens for. Certain rare and outstanding examples of the 1967 Washington quarter dollar have been valued as high as $89,000. Top 2. We are talking about the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1969. It may look ordinary, but if you listen closely, you'll understand why this coin has captured the attention of serious collectors. The 1969 Washington quarter was produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was under intense pressure. Coin demand was high, production was fast, and quality control sometimes took a back seat to quantity. For collectors, this period is especially exciting because fast production often leads to mistakes, and mistakes are where rarity is born. While millions of quarters were struck that year, only a very small number carry the special characteristics that make them stand out. The design itself is instantly recognizable. George Washington's strong profile on the front reflects leadership and stability, while the eagle on the reverse represents freedom and national pride. But collectors aren't just looking at the design, they are studying every detail closely. Tiny differences can mean everything. Some 1969 quarters display doubled lettering or numbers, where parts of the date or inscriptions appear slightly repeated. This kind of doubling is highly desirable when it is strong and clearly visible. Other rare examples show off-center strikes, where the design is shifted and part of the coin appears incomplete. There are also quarters with die cracks that form raised lines across Washington's face or the eagle's wings, creating a dramatic and unique appearance. In some cases, weak strikes or planchet errors caused unusual textures or missing details that instantly signal rarity to experienced eyes. Condition plays a critical role in separating common coins from exceptional ones. A Washington quarter from 1969 that has never been circulated, still holding its original mint shine and sharp details, is already collectible. When that pristine condition is combined with a verified minting error, the coin becomes something extraordinary. These pieces are often professionally graded, sealed, and preserved as high-end collectibles. Collectors are especially drawn to this coin because it comes from a transitional era in U.S. coinage. Silver was no longer used, production methods were changing, and the mint was adjusting to new demands. That environment created the perfect conditions for rare errors to slip through unnoticed. The thought that such a valuable coin could still be sitting in an old collection, a forgotten roll, or even a jar of loose change adds excitement to the hunt. As interest in error coins continues to grow, standout examples of the 1969 Washington quarter have gained serious attention. Exceptional pieces with strong errors and top-grade condition have surprised collectors and proven that even familiar coins can hold incredible secrets. And now for the detail that makes this coin truly unforgettable. Certain rare and remarkable examples of the 1969 Washington quarter dollar have been valued as high as $86,000. Top 3. We're talking about a Washington quarter that many people overlook, yet serious collectors know can be incredibly special. This is the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1974. It may look like a common coin from everyday circulation, but its story is far more exciting than most people realize. The 1974 Washington quarter comes from a time when the U.S. Mint was producing massive quantities of coins to meet public demand. Speed was essential, and when speed increases, precision can sometimes suffer. For collectors, this is exactly where opportunity begins. Coins from this era are known for unexpected minting mistakes, and those mistakes are what turn an ordinary quarter into a rare collectible. The design remains the classic and familiar one that Americans have known for decades. The strong profile of George Washington on the front represents leadership, stability, and the foundation of the nation. On the reverse, the proud eagle with outstretched wings symbolizes freedom and national strength. While millions of these quarters share this design, only a very small number were struck with unusual characteristics that make collectors stop and take a closer look. Some 1974 quarters show clear doubling in the lettering, date, or even Washington's facial features, creating a shadowed or layered appearance. Others were struck off-center, causing parts of the design to appear shifted or incomplete. There are also examples with dramatic die cracks running across the surface, adding raised lines that make each coin visually unique. In rare cases, planchet errors or improper striking pressure resulted in unusual textures or missing details that immediately signal something extraordinary. Condition plays a huge role in value. A Washington quarter from 1974 that has never been circulated, still showing sharp details and original mint luster, is already appealing to collectors. When such a high-grade coin also includes a strong and verifiable mint error, its desirability increases dramatically. These coins are often sent for professional grading, where experts carefully examine every detail and officially certify their rarity. Collectors are drawn to this coin not just for its potential worth, but for the thrill of discovery it represents. The idea that a valuable and rare quarter could still be hiding in an old collection, a forgotten roll of coins, or even everyday change keeps coin lovers searching with excitement. It proves that even modern-era coins can hold incredible surprises. As interest in error coins continues to grow, standout examples of the 1974 Washington quarter have gained serious attention among collectors. Exceptional pieces with bold errors and top-tier condition have shocked many people and shown that rarity isn't always about age, it's about uniqueness. And now, for the detail every collector waits for. Certain rare and exceptional examples of the 1974 Washington quarter dollar have been valued as high as $84,000. Top 4. We are talking about the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1981, a coin that carries more intrigue and potential than most people expect. The 1981 Washington quarter was minted during a challenging time for the U.S. Mint. Economic pressure, rising production costs, and changing mint practices all influenced how coins were made. Because of this, quality control was not always perfect, and for collectors, that imperfection is where rarity begins. While millions of these quarters entered circulation, only a small number display the unusual features that make them highly desirable today. The design is the familiar and timeless image of George Washington on the front, symbolizing leadership and national identity. On the reverse, the eagle with spread wings represents freedom and strength. At first glance, nothing seems unusual, but collectors know to look closer. Some 1981 quarters show noticeable doubling in the lettering, date, or Washington's profile, creating a shadow-like effect that instantly signals a minting error. Other rare examples were struck off-center, leaving parts of the design shifted or missing entirely. There are also quarters with die cracks or worn dies that produced raised lines and unusual textures across the surface. In certain cases, planchet flaws or improper striking pressure caused weak details or surface irregularities that set these coins apart from standard issues. Condition plays a major role in determining value. A Washington quarter from 1981 that has never been circulated, still holding its original mint luster and crisp details, is already appealing to collectors. When that pristine condition is combined with a strong and verified minting error, the coin becomes truly special. These are the pieces collectors submit for professional grading, where experts carefully examine and certify every detail. Collectors are especially fascinated by this coin because it proves that age alone does not determine value. Even coins from recent decades can become extremely valuable when rarity, error, and condition align perfectly. The idea that such a coin could still be hiding in a collection, a drawer, or a roll from the bank adds excitement to the hobby and keeps collectors searching. As interest in modern era coins continues to rise, standout examples of the 1981 Washington quarter have gained serious attention. Exceptional pieces with dramatic errors and top-grade condition have surprised many collectors and earned a place among some of the most talked-about modern quarters. And now, for the detail that truly captures attention. Certain rare and outstanding examples of the 1981 Washington quarter dollar have been valued as high as $81,000. Top 5. We are diving deep into the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1985, a coin that proves even modern-era money can hide incredible stories. The 1985 Washington quarter was produced during a period when the U.S. Mint was focused on meeting heavy circulation demand. Millions of quarters were struck and released into everyday use, which naturally caused most examples to wear down quickly. But during this fast-paced production, mistakes happened, and those mistakes are exactly what collectors search for today. While the majority of these coins are common, a very limited number stand out due to rare minting errors and exceptional condition. The design remains the classic and trusted look Americans know well. George Washington's profile on the front represents leadership and national heritage, while the eagle on the reverse symbolizes strength and freedom. At first glance, the coin seems ordinary, but collectors know that rarity often hides in small details. Some 1985 quarters display clear doubling in the lettering, date, or parts of Washington's face, creating a noticeable layered effect that signals a minting error. Other rare examples were struck off-center, leaving the design shifted or incomplete. There are also quarters with dramatic die cracks that create raised lines across the surface, making each coin visually unique. In certain cases, planchet flaws or striking pressure problems caused unusual textures, weak details, or irregular surfaces that instantly separate these coins from standard issues. Condition plays a huge role in determining value. A Washington quarter from 1985 that has never been circulated, still shining with original mint luster and sharp detail, is already appealing to collectors. When that pristine condition is paired with a strong and verified error, the coin becomes something extraordinary. These are the coins collectors send for professional grading, where experts carefully examine every feature and officially confirm their rarity. Collectors are especially drawn to this coin because it challenges assumptions. Many people believe only very old coins can be valuable, but the 1985 quarter proves otherwise. The possibility that such a rare piece could still be hiding in an old coin jar, a forgotten collection, or a roll from the bank adds excitement to the hunt and keeps coin lovers paying close attention to their change.as. Interest in modern era coins continues to grow. Standout examples of the 1985 Washington quarter have gained serious attention in the collector community. Exceptional pieces with bold errors and top-quality preservation have surprised even experienced collectors and shown just how valuable uniqueness can be. And now, for the detail that makes this coin truly unforgettable. Certain rare and exceptional examples of the 1985 Washington quarter dollar have been valued as high as $78,000.